When forecasting a major drop in temperatures during the winter season, you might hear meteorologists talk about Alberta clippers. Well, 6 News meteorologist Kendall Wilson explains what an Alberta clipper is in this week's Weather Wednesday.
Throughout the winter season, meteorologists will talk about low-pressure systems, small or large, that have a chance of bringing precipitation to their area. And sometimes we will even refer to these as clippers or Alberta clippers. But what exactly is an Alberta clipper and what do they mean for you? Well, an Alberta clipper actually gets the first half of its name from where it originates. This low-pressure system will form over the Canadian province of Alberta, but the second half of the name actually comes from the 19th century, representing one of the fastest ships during that time. So when referencing an Alberta clipper, we are actually talking about a fast-moving low-pressure system that originates in Alberta, Canada, and will generally move on to affect central provinces of Canada, the Great Lakes, and sometimes even the northeastern sections of the United States. But as it does so in the late fall and winter months, it provides quick bursts of light snowfall and some very strong winds. The reason for the light snowfall is because these systems are what we call moisture starved. This is because they developed over that cold Canadian land, and you'll notice that because of the track that they take, they really don't move over any large bodies of water, so they don't have a lot of moisture available to tap into as they develop. So normally these systems only produce right around 1 to 4 inches of snowfall accumulations. But even though they don't produce much precipitation, the sustained winds that are normally associated with clipper systems are up to 40 miles per hour and 60 miles per hour when we're talking about wind gusts. So blizzard-like conditions with a system like this really aren't completely out of the question. And on top of that, these systems leave behind some very cold air, even without considering wind chill temperatures. The actual temperatures in this case can actually drop as much as 30 degrees in just 12 hours.